I'd like to welcome each and every individual to Voices of Integrity, powerful video library. I don't know, are you all having as much fun as I am? Probably not. It's okay. Like, this is just crazy. Like, it's just crazy to me how all of these interconnect. Like, we've gone through and we looked happiness, and then, crazy dancing man, and then the founder, and then, just stop it. And then, procrastination. And today is, this one is just, holy cow. This thing changed my life forever. Anyone have any questions?
No, I totally get you. It
Why did it
impacted
change
me
your
too.
life?
Right? Because Melissa, did you watch this video? All right. Well, even if you didn't, we're still gonna spoil it for you. So, hopefully you're not watching this video unless you watch the video. Watch the video, watch the video. And Cheryl's gonna taunt me today. Like, she's gonna taunt me, and I don't like, most of the time she gets away with it. Everybody's jealous of her and says, how come she gets away with taunting Mark and I don't? It's like, I don't know. But today she might not get away with it, which would be great. This will be really exciting. So, Ken, did you see the gorilla?
I did.
Elaine saw the gorilla too.
I did.
Cheryl, I've never heard anybody say this. Cheryl said she didn't see the gorilla fully because she was focused on the basketball, which created a trigger for me, huge trigger for me. So,
What was that trigger?
well, I'm reading mistakes were made, but not by me. Like, how do you kind of see a gorilla and kind of not? Like, I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how. Yeah, I kind of saw the gorilla. How can you kind of see a gorilla? Like, do you have gorillas?
Well,
in
he
your house?
just blended in.
She
What's
said
that,
it just
Cheryl?
kind of blended in.
It blended in, right? So I think what Cheryl's saying is, I didn't see the gorilla, but she didn't say that. When I asked her, did you see the gorilla? She said, well, I kind of did. Like, how can you kind of see the gorilla? Like, I don't understand that.
I noticed him in there, and then I read what it wanted me to do, and then I did not focus on the gorilla anymore. Because I was busy counting the passes.
So you did see the gorilla, or you didn't see the gorilla?
I saw the gorilla to start with, and then then I missed 2 of the passes because I only came up with 13, and it was actually 15.
Now Cheryl has this unique ability to tease and taunt men a lot. So now she's just adding to it. She's like, the reason I didn't get it right, the reason I didn't get the count right is because the gorilla distracted me, which I kind of saw, but kind of didn't.
Oh my God.
I'm like, this is the beauty of a woman's brain. Like, it's
called multitasking.
Please help me, Elaine. Thank you. Thank you,
It's called
Elaine.
multitasking. You see the gorilla plus you're counting. You're doing 2 things at one time.
and you don't do either of them well. Think about it. You didn't count and you didn't see the gorilla well. Like, at least me, this is what I thought after I went through it. The first time I saw it, I didn't see the gorilla at all. I mean, not at all. Not at all. Like, I went ahead and said, there was no way there was the gorilla. I went back to the beginning and I looked at it again. And I'm like, that's impossible. There's no possible way I could have.
It's a new video. Somebody switched the video.
Exactly what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. I'm like, there's no way I could have
Okay,
missed that video.
at least I saw him a little bit, so I have proof that I'm aware of my surroundings, Mark.
I saw the gorilla first. I lost count of the ball, but I saw the gorilla first.
Now again, oops, we dropped Ken. He fell. So for any women watching this, do not think that Ken is mocking women and how their brains function. He's not doing that. The ability of a woman to rationalize things is I'm in awe. I'm in awe. Like I just sit back, I say, when I grow up, I want to be like Cheryl. This would be so cool. I'm like, it's just the coolest thing. Oh, we've got some new guests. Don't give any type of acknowledgement for being here late. That's why he comes late. Kenny, did you watch the video?
No.
Have you ever seen the gorilla video?
Yeah.
Did you see the gorilla the first time through?
No.
What was your when you didn't see the gorilla the first
Are
time
you sure you
through?
didn't kind of see it?
No, he's a man.
I was like, yeah, there was no gorilla.
Right.
Somebody changed it.
Right. That is exactly what I thought too. I'm like, they're messing with me. They're messing with my mind. There's no way I could have missed a gorilla. No way in the world. Rosanna, when you saw it for the first time, did you see the gorilla or kind of see it?
I did not.
You didn't see the gorilla either?
No.
What was your experience once you found out there was a gorilla you just totally missed?
It bothered me.
What does that mean?
It bothered me that I didn't see it the first time around. It's like it was right there. Hello. So, yeah, it bothered me.
Help us understand what went through your mind when you're bothered about something. What goes on in your mind?
What am I, blind?
Okay.
That's what I thought. I thought, man, I must be blind. It's right there in front of me.
Okay.
I have a lot of those experiences, though, see.
Interesting. So does anyone else have any other responses to the video?
Well, as soon as you said it was going to be on this video, brought me back to the time when I watched it, and then almost immediately I connected that to the book "Mistakes Were Made But Not by Me." Is like that. It's a similar, like as I listened to you guys who didn't see the gorilla, I thought that's what mistakes were made, but not by me. That's what that book did for me. Is like, are you kidding me? These people can't see it. And then it's like, and then the secondary thing was, what can I not see?
See, this is why this video is so life-changing for me. Because when I saw this, I'm like, if you can't even see, Mark, a gorilla, if you can't even see a gorilla, what else in life are you missing? I bet you, Mark, you're missing. There are so many gorillas. There are so many gorillas in your life, Mark, that you're not seeing. You're just not seeing. They're right there in plain sight. So this is probably one of the most humbling videos I've ever seen in my life until now. now I realize something very different about the video that I've never realized before.
What was
What's
that?
that, Mark?
Well, we'll bring that up a little later. And so anybody have any thoughts about the video and why I probably gained more value than anybody else?
Well, first of all, just the video. I thought it was odd that when he did come into the scene, like they all moved to the left, or most of them moved to the left instead of like staying in the circle and just letting him go through it.
This is
Did
the
any-
beauty of an analytic. It's like, what? like, like the deep analytic. It's like, what? Like, that's what
I
it's
didn't
just like.
catch that.
I
Now I'm
didn't
gonna
catch
go
catch
back
that?
and watch it again and see if I missed that.
like, okay, good. Anybody else have anything else about the video?
Well, I think with me, the thing that is messing around in my brain right now is I wonder if when we focus on a specific thing, and I'm linking this with mistakes were made, is we get so focused on maybe it's our vocation, maybe it's our children, maybe it's whatever it is. We get focused on one thing that it keeps us from being able to see other things. Because I think that's what happens where you're given a task of counting the number of passes, and so you're just totally focused on that, and you're missing other things that is right there in plain sight, but you just don't see them.
Right. Right. I mean, on a daily basis, since I have seen this years ago, I don't know how many years ago, many years ago, I saw it for the first time. And I'm like, from that point on, it's like the inoculation. It's like the inoculation for mistakes were made, but not by me. Now, Ken didn't gain the same benefit, and Elaine didn't gain the same benefit. Cheryl-ish kind of gained benefit, but not as much as benefit because she kind of saw like I still can't. When she told me
What
that
is
in the
wrong? What is wrong with the idea that I kind of saw the
You either
gorilla?
see it or you don't. That's the problem. You either
what
saw
do
it or
mean?
you
Ken
didn't
didn't
see it.
mean that. Ken didn't mean that. Erase what he said. What do you mean? What's wrong with it? Who's saying anything's wrong with it? I'm saying I think it's cool.
No. Nobody's saying anything's wrong with it.
No, you just said it. Go back, listen to it. You said, what's wrong with this? I'm not, nobody's saying anything wrong.
Okay.
Did you hear yourself say
let me
what's wrong?
Let me rephrase. What's the big deal on it?
Because nobody else here said that.
I've never heard anybody say I kind of saw it.
That's how
Okay.
special you are.
I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself in the future.
Okay. See, did
TJ,
everybody see? Did
please help me.
everybody see how Cheryl just teased and taunted me?
Yep.
Yep.
Cheryl didn't see it. She does it naturally. Does anybody know why she does it naturally? It's almost, it's like a beautiful painting. It's just, how does she do this with Mark? She just, hey, CJ, buddy, your mom's amazing. Oh my gracious.
Wow.
Yeah. Does she irritate you as much as she does me?
Did
They
you see
know-
him this morning? It kind of looked that way.
Ooh, Mark a funny guy, huh? Mark funny.
And so it's just amazing. It's just, anybody else have any thoughts on this?
Wow.
Right? I want to get your feedback on this, buddy. Kenny, any
Yeah.
thoughts you have?
Huh?
No.
Oh,
What's that? Did you say
No.
no? So, nobody has any thoughts? Okay, so anybody have any other questions? Do any of you have any type of long-term memory?
What other thoughts went through your mind when you watched it, besides the how many things you're missing?
That was really it. It was just when I went through it the first time and I missed it, I'm just like, Mark, how much like it humbled me
Yeah. Okay, hang on. When we're done
to
here.
where I'm like, I'm never gonna be the same again. Because I bet you in life, every day I'm missing the gorillas. So that was my whole thought, everything. Now, in this, Kenny helped me to understand. Kenny, did you get the right count?
Yeah.
Okay. So Kenny, you know, this is like,
Careful.
so I didn't realize that actually Kenny and I are a lot better than all of you. Well,
Just
did
watch
you
Mark.
get the right count, Rosanna?
I do not remember.
Okay. So I don't know, like, so I realized that Kenny and I are actually far better than all of you
Why?
because the instructions were what?
To count the number of the ball passes.
Right. It wasn't to see the gorilla. So Kenny and I became so focused on the task at hand that
Careful.
we didn't see the other stuff.
But it was intended that to see if you did see the other stuff.
See, this is one of the things I love about women. See, I'm telling you, women's minds, when I grow up, I want to be a woman. Like, it's just, I want to have the mind. I try to be able to twist and turn things, but I'm just not able to. Now watch what happens here. Okay. This is why women adore me. You probably all are thinking, why do women adore Mark? I'll answer that. It's because of my humility. And it's not fake humility. It's true, honest humility. And they can feel it. They can sense it. What do you mean by that, Mark? What would be an example? See, Cheryl, you know, like I was mocking, I was mocking women because they tease and taunt and mock me. So I do that back. And there's a bunch of interplay that's really cute and cool and fun. And women love this. But it's kind of sad because I didn't get the count right either. So I missed the gorilla and I didn't get the count right. Like, really? like really? But it's not like Cheryl where I missed the count because I was distracted by the gorilla. I wasn't distracted by the gorilla. It's like, I don't know, maybe subconsciously I was. So if I ever want a reason for why I'm making mistakes, I'm messing up, what do? I go to a woman because she can always give me a reason. See, this is Cheryl. Like, this is why I like Cheryl, because like there's some women, it's fun to go ahead and say things as a man. It's fun to say things about women and have them get all poosty on you, like, but Cheryl, she doesn't do that. Like when I say things like if I ever want to, a reason for not doing something, I go to a woman because she can always come up with a reason. It's just, I don't know. It's just interesting. So this has been like share these things with others. They're short videos. And then, they're short videos and then go after they go in, then you go ahead. There's things that each one of us see that others don't. If you have any questions, connect with the individual who invited you to participate, or you can call toll free 888-230-2300 outside the US 630-393. 9909. Always remember, we can accomplish so much more together than we ever could on our own. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.